Hey guys, Russell here, just going to do an update on the SPX scalping from Sir Goldman in SideKickTraders. Today was another great day. Yesterday was kind of struggling a little bit, so if you were in the trade yesterday, you probably weren't too happy. You can see yesterday's results right here, minus 40% on this one, then plus 35%. The trick here though is to remember that any strategy, you can't just take a couple of trades, you've got to trade it for a significant period of time, 20 trades, 50 trades, 100 trades, something like that, in order to really get a feel. So a lot of mistakes people will make is they'll join a service like SideKickTraders and they'll take the first couple of trades and they'll be losing trades and then they'll just kind of lose interest and then unsubscribe or whatever. You've got to stick with things, and today's a really good example of why sticking with something, even if the day before had been quite tricky, even if that had you'd taken a loss with that, today would have more than made up for it. So yesterday minus 40%, then plus 35%. So kind of a break-evenish day if you managed to do similar in both. But today, what happened was really pretty awesome. So on the right here, you can see 231% on these runners from Goldman's SPX scalp. So I'm going to talk you through that trade and then show you the other couple of trades he did. I was able to take this trade in my evaluation count for funded futures from Apex. You can see the result up the top here, $450 towards my funded account. If I can get there, it's kind of a challenge. I'm doing a separate video about that, so I'm not going to talk too much about the Apex funded account stuff, but we are trying to focus on that a little bit in SideKickTraders, just because it's like one of those things that people are getting really interested in, and for good reason too. So yeah, let's have a look at the trades today from Sir Goldman and kind of go through what happened. So here's a chart from BLC. He's always posting the results, so he's like the unofficial SideKickTraders bookkeeper almost. And so he goes through and he plots them out and posts them, so it saves me a lot of time and effort. I end up just copy pasting his charts. But like I said, I took this trade. It's 9:36 this morning. You can see the trade here is entry SPX 3990 puts, 1.6 for the scalp. And so you had plenty of time. If you look at the data from BLC here, you had a minute or so before this even moved. So these are 1 minute bars. You can see that really it started to move after a couple of minutes. So technically, this is usually what I see. Often you'll have to get in within a minute or two, and that's fine. If you know how to set up the channels, you can get notified and get in plenty of time. So the cool thing here is what he has done, plotting this is really quite helpful. You can see that this is the scales. So Goldman scales out when he takes these trades. So the first one is 31%. Then he scales out some contracts at 56%, 100%, 153%, and then finally 231%. And each one of these arrows shows you where that happened. So you can see it happened here, and then here, and then here. And these ones were the 231% winners all the way down here. The way I played it was quite different, basically, because I'm playing with a funded account. You have these drawdown things, so you really can't let these trades spike up, make a load of profit, and then pull back down, then take your profit. Because of the way the funded account works, that's really a bad idea. So it really encourages you to take profits quickly to avoid some negative consequences of those types of accounts. So I took profits very quickly here in order to kind of try and grow this evaluation account. So I didn't hold it way down to here. I sold on this move here sort of thing and got out pretty quickly. There was some people in the chat though that held most of the way down here for that full 200% profit, which is really cool. So like I said, this is a 1 minute chart. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, a 20 minute trade. So it's not like this thing was over in 30 seconds, and that's reflected on, if we go to the actual Discord here, you can see the timestamps as the trade progresses. So you can see 1039 was 56%, then 100% at 1042. So he keeps you updated, and then here we go, 1045, still had two contracts at 153, 1054, so another 9 minutes after it hit 153%, he still had a contract, and then he scaled out. So really superb trade. I hope some of you guys that are in Sidekick actually got in that and took it. I know Lance did. I know a couple of people got some of these trades, but that was the big winner for the day, right? 230%. Honestly, you can't do better than that. And so we are running a trial for 7 days. So I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go and check it out. It's a 7-day trial. This is what you get. You get the Sir Goldman SPX scalps with some guidance from Lance and myself on how to trade these. You also get some of Lance's swing and day trade alerts on futures and large cap stocks as well, which is really cool. Futures are becoming more and more popular. for good reason. And then also Josh is doing some passive income spreads on the Russell 2000, which is quite fun. Those come out on Mondays, so they're really passive. Not quite this high pace Goldman scalping stuff, but it's a good contrast, like a good mix. You can get 2 or 3 trades a day with Goldman, and then a couple of trades with Lance every day, and then Josh does these once a week, so quite a good mix. Most people are joining for Goldman for good reason. This part of the service is really taken off a lot. Looks like he actually got another big winner here. I was out for most of the day, so I'm just kind of catching up. Out last contract here for 425%. Okay, I've totally missed half the trading day here. Hopefully we can dissect it post-game analysis here. Let's have a look. So, missed entry, beautiful EMA test. Exit, out last contract at 8.4. Oh, was that from the 300? Wow. Okay, so he held a contract from back here, so it was the same trade. One contract left, I see. So he didn't even close out at 230%. He closed out at 425%. Okay, that's just crazy. So, and then I think some of these alerts came up while I was out. I saw them popping up. Him basically giving some commentary on what's going on in the markets. Then he took this lotto, and I saw Lance took it as well in Sidekick. He took it at 1.6. I saw a couple of people getting 20-30% on this as well, but it looks like it's like a 4 or 5 minute trade. 4-minute trade. I generally don't take these lottos though. They tend to be too much time decay for zero DTE stuff at the end of the day. So if I do take these, I'll be doing them in my funded futures account using ES without the time decay, easy for me to say, time decay element to it, and also hopefully building towards my funded status on that account as well. So should be fun. So yeah, if you like what you're seeing here, come and join us. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Just sign up, put in your email. You'll get 7 days to try this out. If you don't like it, cancel at any point. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in the next video.